Hello, y'all. It is Divine Celion. How are you doing? I need to tell you what happened. Okay, check this out. Hold on. So, I try to do my Divine Abundance read every day, right? I go get these cards. First of all, one card flies out. I said, okay, so when you try to reach for something and it'll keep moving. I said, okay, it's clear. You want to be read. That was right action. I said, okay, what's going on? My loves, about, 10 cards? I ain't gonna ever have 10 cards come out. So, the message was clear. This, I think, is more for the karmics than it is for the chosen. But at the same time, it's also for the chosen. So let me get to it. Okay. So, it was right action, gratitude, karma, non-duality, inner power. Don't worry, I'm gonna go over them all. Grounded. And if it takes more than one video, we'll just do more than one video. Grief, love, awakening, allowing, freedom. Okay, this is what it is. 11 cards. This is what it did. It went from beginning to what's happening now in the general collective to what you're going toward. So I'm gonna break these in half. Okay, let's take this from okay. So I'm gonna take half of it and do the half, and this might be a part 2. Okay, so we have right action. Aparigraha literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. Taking the right action. I'm going to tell you something. Right action, gratitude, karma, non-duality, inner power. I'm going to tell you this right now. This is for the karmics. You're getting your karma because of what you did. So, you want this karma to go away. And this is for anybody who got karma right now. You want this karma to go away? You better take the right action. And you better be grateful. You better have gratitude that you're given this chance. It says, fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. You better be grateful you're given the chance to have right action to change this karma. Because not everyone is allowed to have that chance. Now, when you have karma, yes, you have to make it right. You have to fix it. This is absolutely true. Right? But some of these karmics, some of y'all are being mad because you're getting karma right now. What the hell did you do? See, this is why. This is why. You know you weren't supposed to do what you did. And you got karma. Be grateful you're not getting worse. That's what it's saying. Take the right action. Be grateful for where you're at because it could be worse. You could have been taken out of here. For what you did, you could have been sacrificed for someone else because you deserve that. But clearly, karmics, the divine has something for you to do. So this also speaks to the chosen. Remember I told you to be humble in your dharma? Be humble and be grateful for your dharma and where it is right now. Because you'll end up, by not taking right action, you'll end up writing this karma. And they're still telling you to be grateful. Ain't nobody but spirit. I'm sorry. Spirit's like, and you're complaining? Shut up. Because I could do worse to you. I could let love do worse to you. Shut up and be grateful. Because when I saw that, I'm like, oh. Okay. Even I heeded that. Then there's non-duality. So when you're going through this, don't do this back and forth of, I'm mad because I got to pay this karma. But then on the flip side, well, I know what I did, so, oh well. No, that's not right action. That's not right action. Have the non-duality. I did what I did. I fucked up. I got this karma. Boom, that's it. Be grateful. There is no flip side to this. Non-duality means let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. This is what I was going to say before I got interrupted. This is why I tell people, stop shooting for a God outside of you. It's in you. Okay? When you're shooting for a God outside of you, you don't understand why you need to be grateful for where you're at and what you got to surrender to. When you're sitting up there and following something, you're worshiping the word. You're not to worship the word. You're to follow the word. There's nothing here that needs worship. It already has. No, you're to walk the word. That's what I'm trying to say. So don't have duality in this karma. Just be grateful. It could be worse. And you got a lighter sentence. Many of you should have gotten a heavier sentence. And some of us are mad about it. I'm not going to even lie to you. But we even have to be grateful. Because remember, the dharma and the karma work in tandem. Okay? Next, inner power. To get through this, just have inner power. Give me the courage and the power to do what must be done. Okay? Period. What must be done. You know that prayer, serenity prayer? Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That prayer is prevalent right now. I'm going to say this again for those who don't know that prayer. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That is what is in play right now. Plain and simple. Why do you need to do this? One, so you don't have karma again. You switch to dharma. Just pay your debt. Be grateful and pay your debt. I can't say this enough because it was so clear. Be grateful and pay your debt. Okay? Yeah, I actually am going to do a part 2, and here's why. Because that second chunk is what you're moving toward when you do it this way. But your right action, your doing, is so important. Your gratitude is so important. That's what changes your karma faster. Is saying, thank you, I'm still alive and I can fix it. As long as you're living and you can fix it, you have a chance. This is why they take people out that they don't want to change. Because you have a chance for yourself. But then what they also don't understand is when you're released from that flesh suit, there's no one to hold you back. And you can go willy-nilly and get whatever the hell you want to get for a price. So, don't sit in your dual nature, sit in your authentic nature. I'm not saying don't recognize it pisses you off, because you may be mad at yourself for what you did. I'm not saying don't do that. That, yes, because that's a natural response. But don't sit there. Okay? Don't sit there. Be authentic to you. Be authentic to your path. Okay, so you may be mad. All right. But do you understand you're paying your karma so you can learn and build your inner power, your inner strength to go toward freedom? Because that's the end result. The end result is freedom. And the second part, the part 2, is going to tell you the next steps on how to get there. And those are 6 cards. So please turn in to the part 2. But my loves, this is for the ones who know what they did. Know they got to pay karma. Know that there's no need to even fight against it because you got to pay your debt. And that knowing is inner strength and power. That's right. As a karmic, you can still do good. Yes. As a karmic, you can still make yourself right. You can still do the right action to fix things. That doesn't mean you sit in karma and you just, oh, well, I did it, so I'm just not going to. No, you have the chance to fix things. You do. And you're expected to. So what are you going to do? All right, my loves, this is the end of part 1. We're going to move on to part 2. All right?